because we have to go from here because we are not here permanently. We have
All
to,
right.
we will have to go from here India
Mm-hmm.
anytime.
Okay.
No one is permanent in Saudi Arabia. Ma'am, I tried some, I download some apps. When I try to call someone, there is always um, gender problem. When I is because I speak with my children every day, but I'm not improving. I know every grammar rules.
Okay.
All the tense I have cleared.
Okay, Sania. I welcome you on my channel, Grammar with Manjumam.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
very nice to see you. You all the way, I think, from Saudi Arabia.
Yes, ma'am. I'm from Saudi
Okay.
Arabia. I
Okay.
watch,
Okay.
I watch your video every day
Oh,
for
that's
learning
lovely.
purpose.
So nice of you. All right. Okay, Sania. So without wasting any time, I would love to know about you. Could you please introduce yourself for my viewers?
I'm from Saudi Arabia. Basically, I am Indian. I am from Delhi.
Okay.
Currently, I am living in Saudi Arabia with my husband and children. I have three children, and I am housewife.
Mhm.
And if I talk about my study, I passed graduation with English honors. After some time, I joined Islamic study.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, I got married with my husband, and since then I have been just housewife. I didn't do further anything. And after some time, when I got the children, I have to give tuition. I have to teach them. So
Yes.
I have been teaching them since 7 years to my children. In
Mm.
Saudi Arabia, uh, there is no Indian school where we live. Another city, it has an Indian school, but where we live, there is no Indian school.
Okay.
That's why I teach them in Indian curriculum to my children. Then I got a online school. Then I enrolled my children in an online school. Uh, uh, After that, after enrolling to my children in online school, I have to give tuition again. And that's why I need to learn more and more in English, and I have to talk to teacher also in English. That's why I've been learning English since 3 years, but I'm not fluent, unfortunately.
No, you are not fluent. That doesn't matter. You are on the path of learning. Okay, so you have started learning and you are speaking quite well. You are managing well. Okay, so you want to become even better. That is fantastic, and for that you are trying. Okay,
Yes,
so yes, nice to hear about you that you are from Delhi, you are from
yes,
India, but now you are settled in Saudi Arabia, living with your husband and three kids, and you have enrolled your children online in online school. Yeah.
yes, yes, ma'am, in online
Okay.
school.
Just because of Indian curriculum, you wanted them to study something like as we study in India. Okay.
Yes, because
Okay.
we have to go from here because we are not here permanently. We have
All
to,
right.
we will have to go from here India
Mm-hmm.
anytime.
Okay.
No one is permanent in Saudi Arabia.
All right. Okay. So may I know that when did you move from India to Saudi Arabia and what was the reason for moving from here to Saudi Arabia? If you feel free, if you want to share, then you can.
We have been living here in around 8 years. My husband is doctor. He got
Okay.
job opportunity from Saudi Arabia. Then he came here
Okay.
because we are Muslim. We are practicing Muslim. We love Saudi Arabia because there is a spiritual place in this country. That's
Yes.
why we came here.
Okay. All right. That was the reason you moved from here to there. Are you finding it everything fine?
Yes, is everything is fine. I am happy. We are happy here. But it is this thing is no one is permanent is here. But no, no. no any issue. We could go India again. We
Yes, yes,
can live
certainly.
over
India
there.
is your country and you can come back again. You have gone for a job purpose, or maybe the opportunity was given by that country. So your husband moved from here to there. That's fantastic. And he has been working there for 8 years. Yeah. So ever since he is feeling well, feeling okay, good, then he can work there. And after that, he can come to his own country. That's fantastic. And you are doing nothing there. I mean, no job you are doing. You are just a housewife.
Yes, I'm just housewife.
Don't you want to do something?
No, ma'am. Sometimes I feel like I should do something, but I have three children. They are little. My older one is a 12-year-old, and next to one, 6 year old, my daughter, and last one is 5-year-old. And I
Okay.
have to take care them, and I have to give also teach them.
Yes, yes. So
That's
you have a
why,
great
because
response.
online school is not, it is very expensive online school. That's why we can't afford uh, extra tuition for them. We have to teach them.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And what about online classes? Are your children getting everything, or they feel, or you feel sometimes that traditional method of teaching, like going to school physically and then learning, that was better? Do you have any kind of feeling?
Yes, ma'am, but this online school is very well. They teach very well.
Okay.
But children sometimes don't want to do something. It is this thing is when they go to school, they sit. Some student get together. They teach. They learn from there more. But there is no school. That's why it is something is going on with their life in like a school. That's why we enroll them.
Okay, okay. That's fine. Lovely. All right. So is this your very first conversation, or you had conversation with someone else before?
This is my first conversation, ma'am. I have tried so many YouTubers, but as I told you, I don't want. We have expense. We can't afford another expense of study. We are giving so many money to enroll them in this school to my children.
Mhm.
That's why my husband don't want to spend another money. That's why I just try to any talk to one with them. Just I want to talk with anyone in free. No,
Yeah,
I
without
don't
any
want to give any
charges.
money
Yeah,
charges.
yes,
Yes.
yes, that's nice. And these days, we have that kind of facility. There are so many people, they have channels, they are providing this facility that you can talk to them one on one. Yeah, and that's how learning can take place. All right. So I would love to know now about you, that you have started learning English. So can you tell me that how do you evolve yourself in learning English? What all things are you doing?
Just I just thought how if I have to teach my children, I have to do something for myself because I forgot everything after marriage because I didn't do nothing. I just I was just housewife. Then I
Mhm.
started learning again because I passed graduation with English honor. That's why I thought I have to do something further with this English language so that I
Mhm.
could teach my children well. Before
Mhm.
I teach my children, I was teaching, but I feel like I am not doing properly. That's why I started learning again. And
Mhm.
initially days, I just listened videos of
Mhm.
tutor. First, I listen in Hindi to English tutor video only
Okay.
I just reliable on that tutor. Then
Okay.
slowly, gradually, when I get understand the structure of English tense and everything, then I started listening English tutor video who teach only English like you. Then I
Okay.
started gradually. I rely only listening. After 2 years, I thought I should do more in learning English. I should do something. Then I started writing to make
Okay.
sentence in my brain, and I started writing, and I start some reading that some type books. I have a book of our prophet life book.
Mm-hmm.
I read that book. Sometime
Okay.
I read that book. Sometime I teach my children. I read their books. That this type of reading I usually do alternative day, not daily.
Okay. Not daily. All right. Okay. So that is important. I would tell you that don't keep it every alternate day. Try to give some time every day. All right. Just fix the time when your children are either taking classes or whenever you feel that this 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I can spare myself for studies. Okay. So leaving your household chores, teaching your children, you can spend some quality time for your studies. So keep it on a daily basis. Do it on a daily basis. Okay, because you are speaking well. Simply here and there somewhere grammatical errors are taking place. Otherwise, you are speaking well. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't have this doubt that you are not able to speak. And yeah, speaking comes by speaking. So
Yes,
try to
ma'am.
connect with people. If they can speak with you, they can talk with
Ma'am,
you.
I tried some. I download some apps. When I try to call someone, there is always um, gender problem. When I connect with someone, there another side is the man, not a female. I want to connect with female, but there is not female. Always male come. That's why I leave that type of.
So, but on audio call, when you talk, I don't think any problem whether you talk with the male or female. But yeah, comfort zone is always
I,
yours. Wherever
uh,
you feel comfortable, you can do that. Yeah, I can understand. So it's perfectly all right. You want somebody who is female from this side. Yeah, you can join and you can practice with them because there are many learners and they every now and then they keep on asking that if somebody is free, I can just talk with someone. Okay, so according to your timing, because you are not in India, you are in Saudi Arabia, and somewhere 3.5 hours difference, I suppose it's there. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
so
Yes,
according to that you will just check and then you can connect and you can do the practice of speaking, learning, reading, writing, everything you are
yes.
doing. Yes, so just the
Yes,
practice of
ma'am.
speaking.
I want to do this because I speak with my children every day, but I'm not improving, and I'm not perfect in speaking in English. That's why my husband sometimes speak with me, but sometimes he don't want to. So
He
I
doesn't.
feel like
Yes.
I feel very bad. I don't feel like I have to speak with him. I feel like he will judge me. That's why I have a fear of judgment.
No,
That's why
why
I
your
couldn't.
husband will judge you? Your husband knows about you. He knows that how well versed you are in English. Yeah, so he should
I
not judge.
know he speak me sometime, but he don't want to speak me sometime. It
Okay,
it is going on with me. That's why
okay,
I don't talk to him every day, but I speak with my children every day.
okay. So you need to say that he speaks sometimes, but he doesn't want to speak with me. Not don't want to speak with me. He doesn't want to speak with me. Okay, all
Yes,
right. Always with he, you will say he doesn't want. Okay.
yes.
All right. So this is your journey and this is how it's all going on. Okay.
I'm a beginner or intermediate. What do you think?
No, no, you are not beginner. You are at intermediate level. You just have to improve and a little you need to work on grammar. Because when you speak correctly, then you
Yes,
feel that yes, I have learnt this language. Any language, may it be Hindi or English or Urdu, any language when you take. And if you don't use the words in proper order or in correct way, then you think that I'm not fluent. Otherwise, it's okay. You are expressing yourself nicely.
Ma'am, I want
Okay.
to ask a phrase about a phrase. I was thought I ask you. I
What?
thought I asked you.
What?
There, I saw a phrase ready to move. So we
Hmm.
can use this phrase when the car is we are going to car and car is ready to move. We can use for car.
You can use for even yourself, like you have to go somewhere. Okay, your husband got ready, your children got ready, and you were only not ready. So now once you get ready, you can say we all got ready, now we are ready to move. Means हम
We can
तैयार
also
हैं अब
vehicle.
निकलने के लिए. Car is also ready to move. Yes, car is ready to move. By the way, if fuel was not there or air pressure was less, okay, so everything is done, and now car is ready to move.
That's
If
why
car
I want to
breaks down,
ask you.
suppose car
We
breaks down
can.
in the on the way, then you can even say that yes, car is now ready to move.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
that is the thing I want to ask you. We can use also vehicle.
Yes, yes. So you are doing so many things. And you know there is a saying that many a little makes a mickle. Yeah, so you are trying little things, and that will certainly bring perfection in you. And you will feel that now you are confident and you are speaking English nicely. And you are learning for teaching your children. So you can read your children's book, their
Yes,
science book, English book, social
yes,
studies book, EVS book, okay, and then moral science if that subject is there. Those books you can read, and whatever you find something difficult, certain words, you can note down, you can find the meaning, and then you can use those words. And try to speak with your children at least in English.
yes, ma'am. I read their book and I teach. When I teach them, I read their book. Explain them what is the written over there. That's I do. But I don't know. I feel some connector. I don't know that I couldn't speak properly. I know every grammar rules.
Okay.
All the tense I have cleared, but I sometimes when I speak I forgot.
It happens. It is just about practice. Okay, so you haven't practiced, and because of that you forget to use them correctly. You must be knowing that he doesn't go is right. Yeah, but while speaking it happens that you speak he don't go. Okay, so it will come with practice. When you will practice, somebody will stop you or somebody will correct you. And sometimes when you record yourself and you second time when you try to listen to yourself, and that time you can find your mistakes by your own even. Yeah, that here I went wrong, I could have corrected it. Yeah, so this will happen. Do you have any more question for me? Then I will ask you about Saudi Arabia more. I want to know because I have never been to that country.
Saudi Arabia is very peaceful and very clean and very good country. When I came here, I feel like I want to live here always. but but no one live here permanently. But if your husband and my husband has job, we can live here. And if someone has a business, who can live
Mhm.
here only.
All right. So your husband has a job there, no? He is a doctor, so he might be working in certain hospital.
Hospital. Yes, ma'am.
So he cannot continue there.
He want to live here, but in Saudi Arabia there is a rule. Doctors will be here for only 10 years. Out
Okay, this
yes,
rule I never
and
knew. Doctors can work there only for 10 years.
some
Okay.
doctor live here more than 10, but that is the requirement of the hospital. More than 10 they could live here, but 10 is last.
Okay, it means it is up to the government. If government wants them, then they can stay there. Otherwise, they have
Yes,
to leave after 10 years. Okay, this is the rule. Oh, new thing I came to know about it, Saudi Arabia. All right, that's great. Okay, so now it's already 8 years are over for your husband.
yes, ma'am.
So at most he can work for 2 more years and then he will be thinking
We
to come
don't
back.
know. We don't know about future. We might be live here and we might be go from here.
Okay, okay, okay. You can live there or you can. come from there. Okay, it's up. You will see the situation and accordingly you will take decision. Your husband will take decision. But yes, you are enjoying more than India in Saudi Arabia. Yes,
Yes, because this country is very peaceful, law and order is very well.
very good.
Everyone, we are happy here. Uh,
Mhm.
then what will happen in future? We don't know.
That God knows only. Nobody knows even what is going to happen the very
Yeah,
next moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, right now we are talking together. What is going to happen next moment? Neither you know nor I know. Yeah. So it's all into the hands of Almighty
Government
God.
might be, it might be happen. Government change the rules. Government
Yes,
will
it
change
can
the
happen
rules.
that government changes the
Then,
rule. That can happen. Possibilities are there. Yes. And 10
but
years, 15 years, or maybe
but
20
the
years.
but the Saudi people and Saudi government is very good people. Tanya is I use only for social media.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So, are you very much active on social media?
No, no. When I use, I first time I use with this like when I make mail ID or I make Zoom ID. That time I use
Okay,
Sanya
okay, okay. So,
for
official name
email
you have
address.
kept Shania. All right.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So, tell me one thing. I have a curiosity to know from you. Once you moved from Delhi to Saudi Arabia, did you face any kind of challenges initially? Now you are adjusted there.
In
Okay.
initial,
Initially, what?
everyone.
Yeah,
Yes,
please.
everyone has to face some challenges when we came here. In this city, there is no campus for doctor. We have to arrange our home, arrange everything. We have to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
They charges all the allowance with the salary, but we have to arrange ourselves. But just 2 month or 3 month we have to face some problem. Other after that we got home, we
Mm-hmm.
have everything, then we don't face anything. But my husband, he's doing emergency duty in hospital. He has to face some difficulties in his duties, like sometime he has to he has to referral duty. He has got two off, but one off is for calling on call. And anytime he has to go to outside of the city to take patient in big hospital.
These are the challenges always for doctors. Yeah,
Yes,
no matter whether they are working in government sector or they are working in private sector, they have their own personal clinics. But these challenges are always there with doctors, and they have to be on their toes all the time to serve the patients. That is true. That is very true. All right, Sanya, do you have any more questions for me? If you have any queries about me, or do you want my introduction too? I didn't ask, so sorry, because I
I know about
I
you.
felt that you know about me, so I didn't ask you this. At least this should have been my courtesy to ask you.
But your English is very good.
Yeah, it is not very good, but yeah, manageable. I feel that it is manageable. I can manage. I can speak on any topic. If somebody wants to connect, I don't have to write any script for that. And somehow I manage it. It's not very good. See, to be very good in any field, there is no limit. Yeah, there is no parameter where I can say that, yeah, this is the utmost height I have achieved. Because learning any language, it is a lifelong process,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it? So we have to just get into this learning throughout our life.
Yes. I listened from some your videos. You were teaching before YouTube.
Yes,
You
yes.
you
YouTube I
taught.
started after my retirement. YouTube I never started before. I had been teaching since 1990. Okay, so 32 years continuously I taught in the schools, and after that I got retired, and after retirement I started my YouTube channel, and then I just started uploading some English contents on my channel. I was not knowing that channel can grow and it can be helpful for these many ways, various ways. Okay, and I was not technically very well versed, you can say. So yeah, I started just as a fun, but now I'm enjoying and I get opportunity to connect with so many people like you are sitting in Saudi Arabia, I'm sitting in Lucknow, and we both are talking. So this is a great advantage of being on YouTube social media.
Ma'am, you used to teach English
Yeah,
subject or
yes, I used to teach English subject. That
Hindi?
was an advantage, you can say,
Yes, yes.
because I could practice English more and more.
Without grammar, I think no one can speak properly. Grammar is must.
No, if we are native speakers, we can certainly speak, but we are not native speakers. In India, you know that so many languages are there. Somebody speaks Bengali, Punjabi, Marathi, yeah, Tamil, Telugu,
Yes,
Hindi,
ma'am.
yeah.
So many
So,
language in India.
so many languages are there in India. And out of the box, we are trying to learn this language also, English. Because English speaking was not that much into fashion earlier, but now it is more into culture.
Yes, ma'am. Because English has become a global language.
Global language, you are right. And like every single family, if you see, one or the other person is working in the other country. Okay, so now if you go from your country to the other country just for the sake of meeting your own people, then you need to at least have certain level of English so that you can communicate with people, you can convey your message to others. So for that sake, English is very important.
Yes, ma'am. Also, I have to interact the people in Saudi Arabia. When I interact the people in Saudi Arabia, I also use English because I don't know proper Arabic. Most
Okay.
of the people speak here Arabic, but
Okay.
sometime I have to use in English because I don't know.
Language barrier is always there when you move from your country to the other country. Yeah, and every language cannot be learned also. There are so many languages, how many languages are we going to learn? But still, English is such a language that you can manage with English in more or less all the countries.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I started learning English. English has become a global language. We can speak everywhere. That's why I thought I should learn properly this language.
And learning any language, it's always good, it gives you confidence. Even I
Yes,
had learned Urdu in my childhood. You know, when I was just in primary classes, I learned Urdu. Urdu was not required for me, but still I was loving to learn every alphabet, like writing alif, be, te, se, jim, he, ke. So I was enjoying that journey. Okay, so
yes,
learning any language gives you immense happiness. You feel
yes.
that, yeah, I added one more value.
Ma'am, I am from Hindi mediums.
So medium doesn't affect your spoken English. So never have this feeling that I'm from Hindi medium, so I can't speak English well. You can speak better English than even English medium.
I teach my children, and
Mhm.
sometimes my husband teach them like this. We are
Yes. So
making
you should say I teach my children, and sometimes my husband teaches them. I teach, but my husband
I
teaches.
teaching them.
Yes, yes. This is the structure of simple present tense. He, she teaches. I, you, they, we teach.
Teach. Mm.
Yes, yes. This is how we go. Okay, Sanya, lovely talking to you. And really, I'm happy that you sent me an email from all the way Saudi Arabia. Yes, you are staying
Ma'am,
so long.
I every day I watch so many YouTubers video, different, and then I sometime and one day I got your video. I got your video, then I started watching your video, and your video voice is very clear. That's why mostly I use your video for learning purpose.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sanya. It's so sweet of you that you are watching. If somebody is watching, then making videos that is fruitful. Yeah. If nobody watches my videos, then what is the use of making them? Because you can understand making one single video takes lots of time, lots of time. It's not only about talking for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. It's about then listening to whole content once again and what things are to be kept. Certain things I feel like if something personal somebody has shared, I want to remove those things from the video. Okay, because everybody has their own no, privacy. and everybody
Yes,
wants to keep that. So I feel like doing proper editing and all those things take quite a lot of time.
ma'am, you do these all the thing yourself.
Yeah, I do everything by my own.
You are my teacher. You should correct me. Ma'am, I forgot the things. I know as I told you, I have learned all the grammar school. I know everything, but when I speak, I forgot.
I forget. Yes, when I speak,
I
I
forget.
forget. Yes, जब मैं बोलती हूँ मैं भूल जाती हूँ. Yes,
Yes,
when I speak, I forget.
I
Yes, it
forget.
happens. Don't worry about it. See, we learn from our mistakes. Yeah. Initially, when we start cooking, we go in the kitchen. So many times we make mistakes. Yeah. So many
Yes,
times we get burns. We do blunders even in the kitchen. But finally, we become a good cook. Yeah. So, in the
yes,
same, yeah. Yes, in the same way, learning also. Anything you will learn, you will make mistake. Only you will not make mistake if you are not going to do anything. If you
yes,
will do something, then certainly you will make mistake because every perfection comes by making mistakes. Initially,
yes,
we
ma'am.
make mistakes and then we gradually learn.
I
Yeah.
totally agree with you.
Yes, that's how learning takes place. Okay, Sanya. So it was really nice interaction with you. Lovely talking to you. I enjoyed this session a lot. Okay, so I think it's time for wrapping up the session.
Yes,
So you
ma'am. Ma'am,
allow me to
thank
wrap.
you to give me more than 30 minutes.
No
Thanks a
problem,
lot.
no problem. It's my pleasure that I could give you some time. I had totally forgotten today that I had told you that I'll be connecting to you on Monday. Yeah. And
Yes,
when I saw your message, thankfully the mobile was there in my hand and I saw your message. Then I thought, oh my God, I have to give her time. When I scrolled, I saw, yes, many days back I had given you time.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
could you give me one more chance after
Yeah,
15
yeah.
days, 1 month?
Yes, yes, sure, I can. I can. You will just approach me, you will write me the message. Okay, yeah, okay. So that's how we can connect once again. So don't worry about. My aim is to give everybody at least one chance, if possible, more than one, two, three, as many as I can do. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
it is very good thing you don't charge anything for video call, but nowadays everyone take money. This
no, it's
thing is
okay. It's
very
okay.
good.
Money is not everything, Sanya. Money is something. Don't disagree that money is
And
has no role. Money is something, but money is not everything. The satisfaction I get after giving somebody a session and correcting them for one thing, one reason maybe, then I feel that I taught somebody something. Maybe that mistake will not be made by that particular person. Okay. Suppose so that is very helpful for the learner and if I'm happy giving that correction, if I'm happy teaching somebody, that gives me self satisfaction. So that is
yes,
more important than any money.
yes, ma'am. Correct,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah. Certainly we can chew the fat again whenever we will have time in future.
I will work on my English as you told me. Then I will chat again to talk to you in
Sure, sure.
after.
We can. You can go through you can just watch my grammar videos also. You can go to playlist on my channel and you will see there are many grammar videos also. So you can watch them. Okay, Sanya. So
Okay, ma'am.
just
Thank you.
spare
Thank you.
me now. Okay. Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye.